on.
Thank you, Karsten.
We have someone from 10th Planet Birmingham here.
Yay!
10th Planet Birmingham, one of the top UK gyms. They have Bang Muay Thai and they have 10th Planet Jiu-Jitsu. The 10th Planet Jiu-Jitsu started by Eddie Bravo, and it's like, it's a little offshoot of the kind of standard Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. But
no-gi specific,
yeah, it's
isn't it?
no-gi specific, specializing in one thing. It's very, very good. It's very, very effective.
Well, and we've got James Thompson, second, I believe this is his second battle arena appearance, I believe.
And next, his opponent
It is.
in the blue corner. Bujakins.
Really looking forward to this one. Any of the 10th Planet guys, I just love watching them fight. So this is Nix, or Nick.
Bujakins.
Bujakins. What?
We're just going to have to call you Nick because it was a quick change.
We like a quick change. A change of plan. It's all right. Here we are. This is Battle Arena 51, Edgbaston Stadium. Brought to you by Feel Supreme. They make the best CBD oil in the country.
We're also brought to you, of course, by Evolution Fightwear tonight. And man, look at him just take those 3 steps in one. Oh, Nix from Basement MMA. Or no, Virgin MMA, pardon me, Virgin MMA. I saw them upstairs, Virgin MMA. Man, this boy looks like he's in good shape.
I'm excited for this one.
Man, James Thompson, if you don't know who Herschel Walker is, you should definitely look him up, buddy, because you look a lot like Herschel Walker. I think you were born on the wrong continent. If you were in America, you'd be a running back. If you were in Canada, you'd be an ice hockey player. But here in England, you're a warrior, buddy. Hats off. And Nix from Virgin MMA.
Nix with the ice stare.
Let's make it happen.
Three-minute rounds of amateur mixed martial arts in the 70-kilogram weight division. Introducing first in the red corner, representing 10th Planet, James Thompson. Across the cage, his opponent in the blue corner, representing Bergen MMA Norway, Nix Bujakins.
Nix Bujakins. Nix Bujakins coming all the way from Norway for this fight. James Thompson making his long trip from Birmingham to Birmingham.
I think the 10th Planet Gym's a little bit outside the ring road.
Oh, you're right.
Let's give him some credit for his
That's
dedication.
Man, I always felt, well, I never fought on home field advantage because I never fought in Canada, but
I got booed every time I fought.
all the time, same here.
I
But
was
it
in my
always felt
hometown.
good.
Not really.
Still feels good. James Thompson, can he defend home turf, or is Nix going to come out here and try to take what he wants back to Norway?
Nix with an interesting stance.
I like the way
It's a
he's
bit
throwing that
taekwondo-y.
jab.
Ooh.
Just caught him moving.
Do you think it looks a bit taekwondo or something similar style to that? A long stance. That front leg looks very vulnerable to kicks. It's really inside leg kicks, maybe.
It's so hard pinpointing people's stances because obviously if they have a mix of different striking arts, they just throw them all together however they want. You've got almost like almost Machida-esque the way he's on that back foot. Almost.
Really?
I want to see him flash.
Ooh, see that seems very taekwondo-y, maybe karate, something like that. Oh, but now he's
Drops
mixing
down
up,
for
looking for a takedown.
He looked for that ankle pick, I thought, low. That was good. Did like
If
that.
I was fighting a muscle 10th Planet fighter, I would probably try and keep it on my feet.
Probably.
Oh,
Unless you
great
can-
left hand straight down the middle, southpaw classic.
Unless you can put him down with strikes. James Thompson just doesn't seem to be able to figure out this question quite yet. Still early days.
I think a last-minute replacement of having a southpaw can be so frustrating because all of a sudden you've got to turn the other way, and he keeps eating that straight left shot, the classic southpaw shot.
Again, he eats a straight left shot in that counter. And southpaws are so much more attuned to orthodox than we are to them.
Will we see James try and mix it up and look for a takedown? Show us some of that 10th Planet Jiu-Jitsu.
This is a problem with James's stance. He's falling into, he's getting almost hypnotized by the hand movement and the head movement of Nix.
Oh, that left again.
I don't think, you just got to do what you do. Got to run your own race, fight your own fight, but he seems to, you see? And that's what Nix is looking for. He's looking for you to start dropping your hands, getting hypnotized, then he throws something big.
This is what the Rocky movie is based on. If you fight a last-minute replacement and it's a southpaw and you're not ready for it, it can be big trouble. Oh, great leg kick, though. Now we're seeing that vulnerable lead leg being chopped down. That's better.
That's it. That's it. 2 big ones, and he's stepping a little bit heavy there. You know, he's going high. I think. Ooh. I don't know if you hurt Thompson or if you just woke him up.
Yeah. I think he. Ooh.
I think you woke him up.
Stingy leg kick now.
I see a little bit of redness there, and we saw a checked kick there from Nix.
Oh, lovely. Nix doesn't seem to be throwing those kicks anymore.
James
now
Thompson.
focusing on the hands, but he was having good success with those kicks. There we go.
James Thompson just got to keep circling left, so he circles.
Oh,
Ooh, I like it.
Nix's teep, like push kick, has been really effective. Every time he's thrown it, he's propelled Thompson across the other side of the cage.
Good leg kick there. Leg kick again. I don't like how Thompson drops his hands as he throws the leg kick, but there's a bit more success with that. Took at least half a round there for Thompson to figure out Nix. Nix probably had him on the back foot there with that teep, as you said, that sent him sprawling into the cage in the first few seconds of the round.
Thompson with the 10th Planet Jiu-Jitsu. Maybe he's just focusing on that Muay Thai. We didn't see any Jiu-Jitsu at all, but I know it's the 10th Planet Jiu-Jitsu gym, but they have a good striking there and a good MMA program.
I have heard that the best Jiu-Jitsu is the Jiu-Jitsu you don't see. Invisible Jiu-Jitsu.
Hickson. But Mick Brewster, I mean, I've had the pleasure of training with him a few times. Fantastic coach, very open-minded. He's one of those old-school jiu-jitsu guys. He was training with Braulio back at Acox Green. He's been around the scene forever. Just a wealth of knowledge. And I'm sure he's giving some great advice in James Thompson's ear right now. And Luke Mulhall, Battle Arena legend. Some of the best Battle Arena fights we've probably ever had.
Back and forth battles, himself and David Kalsa.
Still definitely my favorite Battle Arena fights. The little rivalry between those two. Oh, jumping flying knee. James Thompson with the power.
Steaming forward, throwing wild looping shots.
Oh, he's loving it. This is like we saw in the last fight. You know, James Thompson. Oh, now he's relaxed and he's having a bit of fun. I don't know what his corner man said to him between rounds, but it worked. Oh, but he's tripped.
He's eaten a couple shots there on the way up, but I don't think they rattled him too much. Can't throw like that all day, though.
No, that's the thing. It's kind of, we've seen it with like Yoel Romero in the UFC. He has these blasts coming forward, but then he has to let off the gas a little bit, take a few deep breaths, and then
take
he can do it
20-minute
again.
break.
Oh yeah, just sit on the stool, have a chill. James Thompson switching southpaw briefly.
I think this is where he wants it. I think he wants Nix backed against the cage. He steps backwards.
Lovely. Nix has got finding a home for that left hand all the time.
If you look at that lead leg of Nix, it is right jacked up at the moment.
James Thompson just needs to keep chopping it down, chopping it down. Oh, lovely high kick.
Tit for tat there.
It's a thing in martial arts, you know, your opponent does something to you and you want to show that you can do it back. It like gives you an idea. Oh, now Nix is landing. James didn't like it, came back with his own.
Nix is doing well to weather those storm of punches because they come in 3 or 4 shots.
Like James Thompson, he's very aggressive, but like pot shots, and then explodes with his aggression. It's not constant.
No, it's not. He's doing well with the feints there.
I think maybe Nix is just the more tired of the two. We were talking about this being maybe a last-minute change.
Nice.
Lovely.
There's that jiu-jitsu you wanted, Chris.
Crushing top pressure. Doesn't really seem very 10th Planet, but it's working.
At the moment, can he step over a leg? But we got two butterfly. No, we got one butterfly hook on the left side.
He's got Mick Brewster in his corner, shouting his jiu-jitsu advice. One of the best grappling coaches in the country. It's such a big advantage having someone like that telling you what to do.
Well done. He just doesn't seem to be locking that position down too much.
Nick's done a good job of getting that hook in, recovering. There's sometimes an issue with these 10th Planet guys. They're so used to defending rubber guard and lockdown and slightly weird positions. When someone's just coming out with standard jiu-jitsu,
or trying to triangle you,
or trying to do an old school triangle.
Rolls out of it, does Nix.
Can he get back to his feet? That's very smooth.
There's a lot of pressure here right now. Ooh, this is a good spot for James Thompson. Sees it down, he's dropping his hips in. He looks like he's almost looking for a Kimura there on the far side.
You never really want to play half guard with a 10th planet guy because it's such a fundamental part of their system. They're usually so good at it, just like that. Wow, what a round, Steve.
Back and forth, back and forth. It's like you finally get an idea of how these two are going to fight, and they just start winging bombs at each other.
Battle Arena 51. This has been huge. This fight is so exciting. We've had a couple of amazing fights in a row. The DJ has put on something horrendous, but we'll ignore that.
Can we really ignore it, though?
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
The bass dropped. Finally. Needs to work on it. 10th Planet Jiu-Jitsu. We saw a little bit of that. Held him down. Good pressure. Nix's grappling looked pretty good. I just think Nix is the more tired looking of the two fighters. Very, very impressive, both of them. This is Battle Arena 51, brought to you by Feel Supreme. Feel Supreme make the highest quality, the best CBD oil you can buy. And CBD oil, for the uneducated, is the best painkiller, the best anti-inflammatory, the best sleep aid you can get. And doesn't have all those horrible side effects that you associate with other pharmaceutical drugs. Here we go, round 3. Who will come out first? Oh, jumping roundhouse kick from James. Oh, James chopping that leg again. I'm so surprised that James has been being really successful, and now he's coming out southpaw. He's switching back. That's what we want to see.
I wonder if he was switching southpaw so he could load up that left kick to land to the legs. But I don't necessarily know if there's that much strategy in this fight.
Well, sometimes wrestling, sometimes a right-handed fighter will switch because they want to shoot for a takedown.
I heard that theory with Matt Hughes. I don't believe it.
Well, George St. Pierre does it. He switches stance to takedown. Yeah. But he does it off a shot.
Yeah, momentarily. He masks it behind a shot, doesn't he?
Yeah, it's a bit more technical than just swapping stance.
I used to hate that when Matt Hughes would come out southpaw and be like, oh, you're going to get knocked out. Look, it's just throwing from the hips is James Thompson.
Both guys throwing some serious power. Worried about the fingers poking out. Leg kick. Oh, nice. Oh, lovely shovel hook to the body. Mixing it up well, James Thompson. Oh, out looking for a trip. Oh,
wow.
Athleticism in your takedown. That's what we like.
Just whips him to the ground with a thunderous slam. Bridge momentarily, but it does get him back into half guard. And Nick's trying to... This is all to play for here in the third round. There's got to be some urgency.
Guard. Well, we saw earlier in the second round, Nick threw up that triangle. Maybe he's looking for it again. He can have a little bit of wrist control. I think that's what he wants. It's definitely what he wants.
Yeah, he's got that wrist control. He's going to reach up for that Kimura we've seen it flashed up a few times. Or he did look for that triangle earlier on.
It could be really hard to lock up a triangle in the third round because you're both so sweaty. You're just lubricated. They'll just slip off.
Somebody's putting a statement down right now, and that man is James Thompson. Ground and pound, just absolutely vicious.
Boom.
The judges get all the fun tonight, Chris.
I know, big win for James Thompson. Look, doing press-ups, having a little show off. His coach not happy about it.
I like that he's giving him crap about that. That's cool.
I like Mick Brewster. Doesn't take crap from anyone. Proper old school guy.
Nice. Oh, let's leave it all to the judges, but what a good fight. Back and forth.
Great performance, great performance. Both guys let it all hang out there. Nice to have the 10th Planet Birmingham guys here. Awesome team. This is Battle Arena 51, the UK and Europe's best amateur mixed martial arts organisation. Best commentators, best promoter, best cameraman. Sometimes.
Champion both fighters to the centre of the cage, please. Another hard-fought battle, ladies and gentlemen, and we consult the judges' scorecards. It is a unanimous decision. To the red corner, Thompson!
Tough 3-round decision. How you feeling about it?
You know what? I feel great. At the end of the day, everybody out there's got a dream, and I suggest all the little kids, everyone, parents, inspire your kids to follow their dreams, because if you follow your dreams, that's the only way you can make it possible. I want to inspire everyone in the world to just do what they have a passion for and be the best version of themselves, like I'm trying to be, to inspire my daughter so she be in the future. But just thank you for letting me perform today and get to that superior level. I'll come back bigger and better every time.
Okay, and so looking at your fight, it was a very tough fight. You were back and forth throughout, but you got the win in the end. How do you feel? Where do you want to go next?
I just want to go with whatever James gives me, really. To be honest, today I had an opponent. I thought I was fighting a lad, won't mention his name, but this morning was a pull-out. Straight away, James said to me, sorry, I just burped. Straight away, James said to me, you've got a next opponent. I didn't ask him a name. I didn't ask him what part of the card I am. I come here to fight and be the best version of myself, and the only way I could be the best is to face everybody who wants to be the best. And that's the only way I'll get there.
That's it, a true fighter. You turn up, you wanted to fight. Doesn't matter who it was. You came here to fight, you had a fight.
Yeah, I had a fight, and I was looking for, to be honest, my last result was superb, TKO. But even in my last result, I saw that I made certain mistakes that I wanted to repair. I repaired them mistakes today. Then I didn't get the outcome of the first fight. I'm gonna next time let my fights roll more smoothly and just be myself, be more creative. That's what I was aiming to do today, but I went for more what I know. Next time I'm being creative and I'm getting the win in a spectacular fashion.
Well, it was a great win and a great performance, and we can't wait to see you again in that right.
Can't wait to see you again. Let's see you hopefully on 52.
Congratulations, buddy. We'll see you again soon.